What's up, guys? Remington Guys here with a review for you. Today I'll be reviewing Spider-Man No Way From Home. This is our co-host Aiden from the Nerd Talk Podcast. This is going to be our podcast review of the movie. We got to see it early, and this is going to be a discussion of the movie, and will contain spoilers. So if you have not seen Spider-Man, whatever it's called, Spider-Man 3,
something.
do not watch. Wait till you see the movie, then come here and watch and share your thoughts with us on what you think of the film. Aiden, tell us what you thought was good of the movie.
Yo, honestly, what's good about the movie is the characters, the whole writing. The writing of the movie is so good. Just seeing all the characters combine and like interacting with each other, something that we never got to see throughout any 8 of these Spider-Man movies. 9 of these Spider-Man movies. Like, there's so many, and we never got to see them all interact, and it's cool to see all the fun little characters, making fun of each other throughout different universes, and nitpicking each other, like, oh, what's wrong with you, but yeah, it's some parts really made me cry, or almost made me cry, because it was so sad, but they were still good, it's not like they were bad parts of the movies, but I think there was only like a little bit bad, but other than that, everything else was good. I liked a lot of it.
Obviously, see, he's stumbling on his words here because he's so excited about the movie.
All right.
We're gonna reel it back a little bit so the fans know. Okay, so basically, Spider-Man: Far From Home takes place directly after Spider-Man.
Spider-Man 3 takes place right after
Spider-Man 2, whereas Mysterio has doxed Spider-Man and told the world whose secret identity is. Yeah. And this movie is basically Peter Parker dealing with the ramifications of the world knowing he is Spider-Man. So you get the good, the bad, the ugly of how this affects Peter Parker and the Marvel Universe.
Oh man, and it affects the Marvel Universe. Let me tell you that. This is one of those movies that you don't hate that Spider-Man's in the Marvel Universe because there's so much that he does throughout the universe, and it's not like he's Iron Man's sidekick or it's not like he's sharing the movie with someone else. Like, this is his movie. Like, can you agree?
Which is finally a movie about Spider-Man. This is what I've been asking for 2 movies now, and we finally got it. Right. And I've always said before, the Sinister Six would never work in the MCU because, there's 6 powerful villains all at once destroying New York City. Some superheroes are going to have to come out and save them.
Right, yeah, that is
and stop them,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But somehow this movie makes it work. I don't know how. There's really no explanation of where the Avengers are. So, I don't know how it works.
Yeah, other than Doctor Strange, if you want to count him as an Avenger, you don't really hear about anybody.
But even they explain why Doctor Strange can't just show up because he's trapped.
Right, yeah.
But, if there's a guy on a glider flying around New York City bombing, landmarks, even the government would kind of step in because they did that with the Twin Towers. Well, you know what I mean?
Well,
the government would kind of step in, but, nobody stepped in. But then Spider-Man's the biggest threat?
Yeah, but it's not only, just the Goblin. You got a fucking giant-ass lizard running around.
I know, but I'm just saying
with 6 arms walking around.
I'm just saying specifically the Goblin. We haven't gotten into the other stuff yet.
Well, no, I'm just saying, I'm agreeing with you. But, there's just so much stuff happening that, where you're just like, oh, where's Falcon?
Hawkeye or the Falcon or, somebody.
Yeah.
Hulk. Where's the Incredible Hulk?
What else did you like about the movie? What else made you go?
I like the way the villains interact with each other. I like the little Easter eggs to all the other previous Spider-Man movie. Like when Dr. Octopus sees Norman Osborn, he recognizes him. Hey, that's the scientist Norman Osborn. And that's something I've been wanting to see in these movies. Like, you mean to tell me you got all these scientists in the Marvel universe and they don't know each other, but they all know Spider-Man? That's something I've always wanted to see, and they never referenced it in other Spider-Man movies. I really like that it's referenced here.
Yeah, and they really
and they all reference Oscorp. Yeah. I was like, y'all all came from Oscorp, but nobody's referenced this ever. Yeah. Like Electro's like, hey, I know you, and Dr. Octopus is like, hey, I know you. wait, I know you. You're that guy who worked there, and you were that guy who worked here.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're cool. You know, like, oh, you're Doc Connors. You used to work at the university. Oh, you're Doc Connors. You used to work at Oscorp. Like, that's cool. Like, I like that they kind of all know each other and all from like familiar spaces.
Yeah, I really love how they're going over their origin stories, and they're all like basically making fun of how they got their origin stories, and they're just like, "Damn, we need to learn from our lesson," like, you know, like.
And the cameos that are in this movie, it's just like
Daredevil.
No, I don't want to.
We already said it. Spoiler,
I
bro.
know, but you didn't need to.
Daredevil is in the fucking movie, yo. All right.
Yeah, and just all the cameos from that are in here, and like the fact that we were able to get. I mean, here's the big one. They were able to get all 3 Spider-Man movies and make it a Spider-Verse movie.
But it's the way they did it, bro. It just makes you like, oh damn, I wish we had more time with these guys, you know, like. And
I mean, I might do an Easter egg video this week about this movie, but I mean, there's just so many Easter eggs in this movie and cameos and stuff. I mean, and I'll say one thing: we still don't have an Uncle Ben in the MCU.
Nah, who cares?
I mean, they even reference it in this movie. They're like, "Wait, who said that? Uncle Ben? Uncle Ben?" And he looks over. I don't know who that guy is.
No,
It's like, what? How do you know, everyone else has Uncle Ben, you don't.
well, it's not like he doesn't have an Uncle Ben. Like,
I don't
you
think
know,
he has
like,
an Uncle Ben.
bro, he had in the suit. Okay, I'm not gonna go into it, but he has a suitcase on.
Yeah, but I don't think he has an Uncle Ben. He's never met Uncle Ben. So,
All right, yeah, but anything bad? Do you think anything was bad in the movie?
No.
Like, well, there was nothing bad about the movie.
No.
Man, I think maybe just a little too much fan service. That's what
I don't think
is,
there was
like,
enough fan service.
Like, I feel like that the way that the Spider-Man came together, like, it was cool, but then it was just like, oh, you're in the last part of the movie, so, you know, you're just gonna introduce these guys, and it's like, yeah, I feel like it's a little too rushed. Like, they should have maybe added them, like, a little earlier. But, like, other than that, it wasn't, yeah, it wasn't.
What's your rating?
Rating? God damn, this shit is like, if it wasn't for that little fan, even with the fan service, I'd give it a 10. It's a perfect 10. Like, this movie is fucking amazing. This had my attention. I did not look away from the screen. I did not want to fucking fall asleep. Like, this is not, it didn't bore me. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I would give it a 10 too. There's a lot of stuff that I like about it. It's something I would go see probably 12 times in theaters.
Oh, yeah.
It's not going to be the first time I'll see it.
No.
And I'm going to buy it on Blu-ray. It's the only Spider-Man movie other than the Tobey Maguire's that I'll have on Blu-ray. But what are your thoughts on the movie? Comment below, let us know. And if you like what you see here and want to see more, subscribe for more videos coming soon. His channel will be linked in the description below.
Stay flossy, my friends.
And I'll see you guys in the next one.